Hey guys, Prashan here. So this is a tutorial video I thought I'll make just to show you some of the chords I like to use when I'm playing at church, chords that work well in worship music, and that kind of thing. I'm just going to keep it to the key of E for this video. Maybe later on I'll put out a video with some different keys as well. But just in the key of E, these are a couple of the chords I really like to use when I'm playing guitar. So obviously we have our basic chords, E major here. Then we have our A, which I use A2 a lot, so it's just these two strings. You move that up 2, you get B sustain 4. Move that up 2, you get a C sharp minor 7. Move that up 3, and you get another inversion of E major. And then for the 2 minor, I use this shape, F sharp minor, and I'll usually just use my thumb on the E string to fret the F sharp there. So that's the 1 major, the 2 minor, the 4, 5, and 6 minor. So that's the basics of the chords that you'd use in the key of E. Now, the main shape that I'd like to show you is this one here. So we have the A2 shape that I just played. Now if you take your middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the E string, you end up with this chord, which is actually another version of the F sharp minor. But the cool thing about this is it's easy to get to from the E. It's a bit easier than switching. That's a bit more work to get to that other F sharp minor, whereas this one's a lot quicker. So this is an F sharp minor. If you slide that up another 2 frets, you get this chord here, which is an E2 over G sharp, which is a really cool chord. You can use that as a passing chord going into A, for example. Now if you take that same shape again, and we'll move that up to the 9th fret, and we end up with another version of C sharp minor 7. The cool thing about this chord is that you can use your forefinger here to kind of play around with the 7th and 8th of the E major scale in that chord. So with that chord shape, you can have a bit of fun with that when you're when that chord comes up in a song, just playing around with those 2 notes there. And once again, we'll take this chord shape up another 2 frets to the 11th fret. Now this becomes B2 over E flat. Another really pretty sounding chord that you can use as a passing chord going into E. So in that opening clip that I played you, I finished with this E up here, which works really well resolving this chord here. So which of course is the exact same as this E down here, but just 12 frets up. Now if we take this shape that I've got happening here and we move this to the 5th fret, we get another nice version of A2. Now I should say with all these chords I'm leaving these last 2 strings, the B and the E strings, ringing open. In none of these chords am I fretting any of these last 2 strings. And that's kind of what gives it this signature sound, and you know that you're playing in E when you hear these last 2 ringing open. It gives it that nice full richness. All the chords kind of have a bit more life in them. So once again, this is almost like a bar chord, except like I said, we're leaving these last 2 open. And that's an A2. If we take that and slide that up another 2, we get a B sustain 4, which sounds a little bit different to this B down here. So those are just a couple of the different chords I like to use. If we put them all together, I'll show you some of the stuff we can come up with. Cool. So hopefully that was helpful. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again soon.